Hello, hello. Native tradition would dictate that I would never leave the starting soon screen while you're here, but I'm not gonna do that this time. How are you doing? I have ice cream and some juice, and I am now on the map in full shrimp pajamas and a flamingo hat. Because that's how it needs to be. Look at this outfit. Absolute shrimp. Except for the flamingo, of course. That's not shrimp. Aw, well, I hope you recover quickly from that. Alright, let's head back to our zoo. I think we might have enough points to look into getting ourselves those African elephants I wanted. Well, I believe in your ability to kick that illness right into the gonads. Don't kick it in the throat though, because that's your throat. Yeah, I'm just casually eating ice cream right now. That's my breakfast at 4 PM. Okay, a bongo has matured. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. How do you like to live? One guy and up to 4 males. So it's not a good thing. Go to storage. Falami? Okay, you can stay for now. I think Springboks love to have a lot of Springboks around. But yeah. There's apparently been a lot of matured animals that I haven't been paying attention to. Do you have an upper limit of how many animals you're happy with? Though let's be fair, we also don't want to end up in a situation where you try to fuck your father. No offense. Up to 35 females. Okay, so crowding is not a problem. Animal is stressed by what? Are you a shy boy? Are these shy boys? I thought they were confident. Are they neutral? I guess it's just the amount of people that is giving him the spooks. Which is fair enough. What do you mean you cannot find a staff room with space? You are a worker of Zone E, and you're going to the Zone E staff room, which is 2 people in it. That's like, it's plenty space. Stop being a dum-dum. Okay, vet research is complete. Hello. Personally, I have it bound to, I think, middle mouse button. Yeah. I hold it and I just drag around. Hello, Ravenclaw. Alright, so we've got some visiting error names, so let's say hi to all the errors. I can't say hello to myself, but the rest of the errors can be greeted. There was like a large patch yesterday. That's fair enough. I don't know the key bindings for rotating the camera on keyboard, to be honest. Just haven't tried that. Okay, what's our tasks? Education rating still. An inspection thing and releasing free things into the wild. We also know that there's a lot of matured animals since I last checked on things, apparently. Like, a lot. I thought I was on top of things last time. Oh, that's a baobab tree. That's not what I thought I clicked on. Oh right, no. Last time I ran into the issue where I found myself in some different trouble. Okay, Opichulu. No. Nyalas I looked into. That was fine. Sali? I must have looked into the Springboks as well then. Thompson's Gazelle. Now this one I'm not uncertain about because it's equally likely that this animal is just like, is your dad still in this zoo? Yeah, okay, let's sell you just in case. Because we don't want any sudden incest. I mean, in that regard, I should probably look into doing the same for Lami, but how are your parents? Your dad's not here. But your brother is now the alpha. That probably isn't the best. Right. But yeah, I haven't looked into how to do camera rotation with the keyboard. I could look at things. Controls, what will it be? Miscellaneous camera controls maybe? And that's just right cameras. I didn't see where the camera settings would be. I have a serious suspicion that they might have designed the game with a mouse in mind. Okay, this is... Wait, what did I click on now? This is for Lami. And I think I'm gonna send Fulami to the trade center as well, just in case. Bongo is probably already in the trade center. And Tulani? Who are you, Tulani? Tulani, you are a gentleman. I think I already gave the command to send you to the trade center. Maybe not. We'll do so now. And there's a West African lion that's matured. That is a dad. A dadly one. And because I don't want him to get on with the rest of his family, we're also gonna go and sell him. Which should give me plenty of resources to look into the whole, you know, elephant affair. Let's take a look. Let's sell this bongo for... Wait. Weren't there like... There used to be like sliders that we would click on. Well, not sliders, but like... modifiers? Or was that like with the keyboard? That was the keyboard, I guess. Ah! There it was. It was just completely invisible to me. Okay, that's some pretty decent fertility genes. I'll give it out for 30. That's generally some pretty good genes. I'll sell it for 50. I mean, it increases my chance of actually getting the sale. This, on the other hand, not that great. People can get that for like... I thought it just released, to be fair. And this isn't that great, the lion either. So 700. That's plenty. Connection failed. Okay. That I did not expect. Okay, action type complete. Okay, everyone is waiting to be sold. So now to the heart of today's matter, which is... Where am I? No, I'm over here. Which is to replace these structures over here, because these are not serving me as well as they could be. So first off, I'm gonna delete the water wheel. Then I'm gonna grab that entire stuff center and that entire keeper hut. And also the solar panel, I think. Actually no, the solar panel can stay. The rest of it, just gone. I have none of that. Yeah, we should be looking at stuff buffs, I believe. But not at 4 meter lengths. No. If we would be moving on to this situation, we would be coming in with something else. Alright. Little bit of ice cream. Oh, I should also look at my African elephants. There might be something worthwhile on sale? Who knows? I want 3 animals. I could afford these 3. These are... not entirely the best stock I've ever seen. But I'll come back to that. Let's fix Zone C first. Because it needs some fixing. Alright. Well, I've been using the Arctic style for this particular zone, so I'll continue on with that. I do not actually desire angle snap. Thank you very much. I would probably enjoy like a small ramp. Actually, I will delete these as well for now. And I'll just rework the zone properly. I will need to move the common reeds as well, I believe. Currently this looks like the best time for the animals to do a heist. Well, an escape. A run for it. If it weren't for the fact that I intend to continue on with this work. Alright. I'll put the entrance here. I do want it to be a bit elevated, so I won't run into the issue of ground becoming a problem for me. Oh, that's a decorative wall, that's not what I need. I want a wood wall. Question is, do I want to come in like this. And have it all the way close to the road. Or do I want to leave like some space for trees and the like? Let's leave some space for trees. What have I been doing here? Tomfoolery by the looks of it. We need facilities. There's a lot of stuff in Zone Z, so I'm gonna need 2 large staff rooms, which is really going to be what I need to model this place after. That knowledge. If I just plop it here, and then another one here, that just means I need to figure out the staircase, which isn't the worst idea. Get rid of that. That's not part of the current design. And then a very important addition as well is to keep a hut. Preferably this time a large one. Oh, we're suddenly being removed from our structure. So I want to keep a hut right here like this. Oh right, this I just remembered what I thought I could maybe do. I was thinking I could maybe put some storefronts here as well. To make life more difficult for the staff. I suppose though that would not have been my original plan. I think that's basic layout of what I want. Though alternatively I could move this to the front as well. No, then I don't have space for a staircase, which is apparently something I also want. So let's get rid of this pathing again. It just keeps showing up when I don't need it. Get doofus. It does look like I could put like another structure here. Maybe just a small staff room, just in case the 2 large ones are not enough. Ooh, actually. Slight change of plan. That's not very... This is not where you're meant to be. You're supposed to be here in this line. Nope. In this line. There you go. I do want windows actually, so I'll probably replace some of these with something in those lines. Ooh, classic metal archways and stuff. That's cool, that's cool. Or dry stone. I think that's gonna be what I'm gonna make the foundation out of. Because that looks nice. Should I just put in like a completely open window like this? That's fine. Doesn't look horrid. I don't think the... No, Arctic set does have curved walls as well. So I could have this corner be like that. And then we have a staircase up from here to there. If I'm lucky, that's actually gonna work. So let's hope we have some luck here. Right, great place. There we go. And does it need anything else but this, does it? Oh, let's... No supports. No railings. And no snapping alongside barriers right now. Don't need all that complex stuff. That's gonna come there like that for the moment, but it won't stay exactly that way. There we go, that's what I want. What I really, really want. Which means I can make this corner round as well. Oops. Like that. Yeah, this structure works. In fact, I dare say that's pretty good. I like that. And then just connect up like that. Yeah. And that'll be the Zone C upgrade. Is there another facility I could give them? Quarantine maybe, staff room, research center, trade center, workshop. How would this look here? Does it look like it would work? I guess that's the point here. That's the takeaway. Alright, also, no power. I think I have a solution for that one. I think I might have actually been thinking of when I was designing this building, but I'm not entirely certain. Let's put in a small staff room just in case. This is not group 63, this is something else. We'll rename it from a different menu, I suppose. Let's put in a small staff room over here as well. Assuming I can build a path to it. I can! Excellent. So there will be plenty of space for people to rest. And sometimes, especially this time, that's what people need. That's habitat. Okay, this is... wait, no, that's the staff room. The structure is the Zone C Staff Center. Let's get back to editing it. There's still work to be done. Along the lines of walls. Certainly. That roof clipping in from there is not the best addition to the building, but personally I can live with it. If I'm lucky, so can my employees. It's a pretty straightforward building, isn't it? No? Like this. Nothing overly complicated. Like, this would not get the Escher Zone name. That's for certain. Now this window here currently shows grass, which is not what we want. Okay, in that case this window goes up here instead. Which brings in some light for the people, which is nice. Alright, baths. Light the grid, this fucker. Just have to go further than that. And then back to this one. Yeah, R is the quick entry. Okay, so we need facilities again. And this time we need a really important one. I think this will be just on the zone pillar. One thing I did not account for is the fact that this may end up messing with the entrance to this particular pen. But that is a may, that is not a certainty. We'll hope for the best, I believe. Okay, let's copy this as well. And I think I'll just have this go around like that. The rest of the building will not follow that specific curve, though this does mess with my ability to build rooms. Technically. I'll see what I can do. It might not be quite as bad as I'm currently expecting. Get over here. Of course, that's also an argument. Okay, let's not do the round corner. Can figure something else out for that. Going to want a wooden arch for this. If I can, maybe wooden arches below this, like that. So I don't know how to finish them off when I do this. Let's make it simpler. Come on, choose that piece over there, thank you. The tunnel piece I can work with a little bit easier by the fact that I can just use like full walls under it. So that's what I'm gonna hope for. Let's grab some Arctic wood walls, 1 meter, and we're gonna have them as like railings for this. Oops. Like this. It doesn't look perfect, but I can give it a little bit more decoration. After I finish the building itself. Okay, and there was an important thing I had to solve. Really? Now that's something I did not expect. I can just put something on it to patch that up, like... We'll find the decoration. For decorations, I'm sure there's something I can use. Let's just put a carving here. Is it large enough? How's this one? Just large enough. Just have that there. That'll cover up any construction errors. Alright, then back to our walls. I want to finish up the interior walling first, I believe. At least this looks to be currently what we're looking at. So let's patch this up. And this. And this. In the Escher Zone I use different walls. Apparently not here. Didn't I duplicate the other one? Nope, apparently I just moved it. It's some sort of dum-dum. That's me. Some sort of dum-dum. Alright, I think I have an idea of what to do here. And I'm pretty certain it's not a good idea. But it most certainly is an idea. And apparently I moved this wall as well instead of duplicating it. I'm just not duplicating things, am I? Alright. That's better. It also helps. Can't have glass here. So that will have to be wall as well. And honest, the fact is, I'm gonna have to do this as a wall. Which probably means having a wall here as well. To make my life easier, I'm just gonna have that as a wall. And we're gonna have another arch over here. So people can enter the stuffed tower. And it'll be nice for them. In the staff tower. Now I need a roof. Is there a round roof for the Arctic style? No. Only as a flat roof. And I'm not sure I'm into the idea of having a flat roof. There's some copper roofs available, but those also don't seem to have the curved bit that I'm looking for. But I think I might find some... Yes, this painted clay, and I can paint it sort of bluish, right? So it will sort of match the rest of the architecture style in the area. That's 1 meter. Can I get higher than 1 meter? And is there a centerpiece? Sort of is, yes. Though it does not do quite what it says on the tin. Can I paint terracotta? No. Let's have terracotta tiles instead. They're pretty. I like them. And what height are we looking at right now? 2 meters. That's pretty healthy. What to do with the centerpiece? Does it have a flat roof option? Probably not. And the roof cone is just like that sort of a thing, which is not quite helpful. Oh, that's a corner. My brain did a dum-dum. It doesn't look like the terracotta piece has what I'm looking for exactly. Where did it go? Come back. It's supposed to run away like that. I mean, I can do it like have that sort of a flat top, and then alright, you can't do X with that. So I'm gonna have to try and just place this the most accurately as I can. But this piece I can X, so I can just slide it down just a little bit. Pardon, I'm eating ice cream and that gives me some burps at times. That's fair enough. There's a roof there. That's a start. And I suppose I'm using the terracotta tile roofs for this particular building. And I don't mind, they're pretty. They do seem to have a bit of a situation going on in the center where they don't quite match up. But apparently there's a piece for that. You should maybe use up here as well. So it will look a little bit messy. It will hide some of the design flaws. If I'm lucky. Okay, let's go and place that eave. Why is the grid height 0? This always happens when I'm roofing. For some reason it just disables the grid height. Alright. Now I need to figure out the rest of this building. And we'll patch up these holes in a bit. We still haven't built the foundation either. Maybe 1 meter? I think that will be fine. And then, where was the 1 meter piece? No, I could have it just finish up like that and have some like walls to hide my design flaws. Or let's just show another opportunity that I could use. I'm not sure how good that is either. I think I certainly need this piece. Or do I? might help. Oh, no, that's fine. Let's do this. This is a dumb idea, but it worked on the other building, so we're gonna hope it works here as well. And of course, this is how we previously got into the highway to the Escher Zone. I suppose there's like a different NPC I could use, probably not. Ah! Okay. Oh, I clicked nothing. I hope that didn't delete anything. Okay, so here's what I need now. Is this what I need? No, I need other piece. This type of corner. It's gonna be a little bit of a steeper angle, so it can more easily work in what I need. Come on, rotate. Your owl. Then we'll just sneakily bring these in. And that's less noticeable, I think. Though this is still quite a noticeable crossing there. It's not something that would really catch rainwater too badly. Or snow. Those are the things you need to concern yourself over when building roofs. I probably don't want the roof edge indoors. So I like the way this is starting to look. It's not quite there yet. Like that. These are both corner pieces, aren't they? Yeah. Just like that. And I think I can be bold enough to put one here as well. No, it makes no sense. That's fine. I like it. It's like a little tiny building. Well, it is a building, and it's not quite tiny. You know what I mean? Because I sure don't, so I'm holding you responsible for knowing what I mean. So I can skip that responsibility myself. Okay, Arctic wood cable. Oh, wait. No, this was a 1 meter thing. Just put that there. That fixes that building. Okay, here we did need a 2 meter one, right? Where is it? Here. Oh, and of course we had a little bit of an issue inside the building as well. Let me just light up the cursor. Turn on the flashlight. Was this a 2 meter one? Or why is it... Where is it going? Where do you think you are? That's where you think you are. I need you over here. Get down here. Come on. That's the height. Let me come take a closer look what you're doing. Huh. Oh, right, you still need to be up one. Then we put you over there, and then we need the 2 meter just wall one. That sure is a structure. I'm not sure if it's a sensible structure or not, but it sure is a structure. No, it's probably not sensible. So we'll just go with, yeah, that sure is a structure. Okay, let's place some supports. I want this Arctic wood wall here. Arch even. On the other hand, that actually improves nothing. So let's not. Put that wall here, there. Or maybe there. And is there anything I can do for this corner? Probably not that. That's a 2 meter piece for it. That looks okay. And then maybe 2 meter slope. Yeah, I like that. That looks almost like it's meant to be there. Though this bordering still bothers me. I don't suppose there's like... Oh no, I know there's like the flooring pieces I could technically use. Arctic wood wall floor. So you can just patch things that don't look quite right with some random flooring. Then hope for the best. How thick is this? It's pretty thick. I think that's fine. Alright, so now I want to add foundations, I believe. So I do want to check one thing, like... Maybe I don't need it everywhere if it's... Oh! The reason I can see it from everywhere is because I don't have any foundations! I'm a dum-dum. Ooh, stew. What kind of stew are you making? I haven't actually had any food today other than ice cream. So I should probably have some food before I go and do some silly stuff with Nick. Okay. Let's go and find that. I was thinking dry stone, right? Because it looks really pretty. Like, look at that. That's some foundation material right there. That's the stuff. It does still leave this line here that I am uncertain about. The flooring piece. Wait, no. You're coming up along a bit further right now, so I can try and grab this floor piece and just remove it. I don't think it's quite as important here as it was on that other side. on the other edge. Yeah, this is like some good castle brick. I like it. Oh, right. This is what this is. Okay, and then there's the curved 2-meter piece for here as well. How is that 1-meter slope? Will it help here, or will it just make things worse? I kinda like it. You'll have those under the stair, under this ramp here. In a vain attempt to make it more realistic. Of sorts. That certainly is a building. You need to light it up some, I believe. So let's get some lights in here. Just some sconces. Doors and windows. Cool. That's a small window. How are the other ones? Also pretty tiny. Like, these are stuff I could be like... wait. How do I lower the camera? I think there was like a button, but I don't remember. Also... I need to do some interior work here by the looks of it. There's a lot of roofing to be done. How did I know there's a key for this. Settings, controls. That's miscellaneous camera. That's mouse controls. That's not what I'm looking for. Object placement controls. Camera. I don't know. But I thought I wanted the door here, at like the end of this road. It really doesn't add anything. It's like a thing. Also, I suppose what you could do is use the floor pieces as a ceiling piece. As soon as we figure out where it actually is. Here it is. So like that. No, that's a bad idea. Look what it does. to my beautiful structure. So I guess it will maybe work for just that specific instance where it would block up that tube. But the rest of it I think it can be solved with 1 meter wall pieces. Once again, I have no idea where that bloody thing went. Resting with the camera. Wait, where did it go? I miss it so. It's over here. Once again, it has forgotten entirely about grid height. That's gonna be 1 meter for me, please. Thank you. Rotate that to... God damn it. Why would it have done that? That's okay. And then I need to come over here with a 1 meter slope. Okay. I think that's a whole structure, isn't it? I mean, I suspect there are like some improvements I could do and the improvements I probably want to do, but I'm not gonna immediately force myself into all that just yet. A little cheese as a treat for Wallace and Gromit. Okay, and this was Zone C, I believe. This is not part of Zone C, I don't think. And no, you don't need that stuff room anymore. There's stuff a lot closer by. Excellent. Excellent. So that's, I think, the needs of Zone C solved for now. A little bit of a different roof than the rest of the structures in the area, but that's fine. And the next I want to solve the Escher Zone. But I'll be honest with you that that structure there took quite a bit of energy out of me, so I'm just gonna have to hope that the game unpauses and I can continue on. Okay, we've sold some animals. We did not sell our lion. I mean, that was not a great lion, to be fair. Okay, and currently there's not a whole lot of elephants for sale, and the ones that are there are either way out of my budget or not that good. Or both. Okay, there's a new baby, there's someone about to grow up. There's an inspector in our zoo out there. I now remember why I want to expand the Escher Zone. So I might actually have to do that. This is a bit of an odd sector, isn't it? Can I straighten that up? Yeah. That looks better. I think. And then we'll come here and... Oh no, I'm still working on the Escher Zone. I was planning on not to. Let's be entirely fair. I really like this new sort of stone we found, so we're gonna replace the entire foundation as well. So that's great news for everybody. Brand? Alright, that's for stores. I was like, what do you mean brand? How could anything here have a brand? I could see how these things could be brand new, but I don't see them having a brand. Yeah, that's the stone I like. That's some damn fine stone. If I had to die by stoning, that's the type of stone I would choose. Please do not use that statement against me in the court of being stoned to death law. Okay, let's get over here. Damn right. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's like there. And sometimes that's half the battle. Oh no, I forgot to put a new water wheel on the structure, but it doesn't really need a water wheel. That was just me goofing about, wasn't it? Okay, let's exit the Escher Zone for a moment. I think I drew some plant somewhere where it doesn't actually need to be. It's actually supposed to be like here. And also, why can't I move it like this? Can it be here? Yes. So we'll place that there. Then this will be turned into a null piece, which I'm sure is fine. And we'll have this come to this corner of the building. I feel like this is really throttling the flow of the water here, but there's not much I can do to help it along. Please feel free to be unboxed now. Finished working on that particular part. But the Escher Zone. What can I do for the Escher Zone? It is both a zone and very Escher. Well, I suppose we're starting with removing the statue of Passer. May she rest in peace. Everything is a Passer now, so the memorial doesn't seem quite as fitting as it used to. Oh, this is a tough choice to make. Where do I begin? Well, I probably want to solve this issue as well. This isn't perfect. So maybe a wider lobby? Plus there is the fact that I want to follow this bridge through the building and onto the other side. Because I like this bridge, it's a good bridge. It's a good bridge, Grant. Okay. Say your farewells to the Escher Zone. We do not know if the new building will be worthy of that name. I'm not entirely certain if the other one was. Let's just grab everything on this. No! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I want to stay in the group edit mode. But I want to choose like everything inside this building and then just delete it all. Oh, that flower pot is also a separate entity. That's fine. Okay, let's grab all this. Then deselect all that. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to need to remove the floor as well though. Like I went through a fair amount of effort beautifying the place up, but it's not for the best. So all this can leave for the moment. This can stay, I like that. Okay, and buffs. No buffs. I'll come back to that in a moment. Align to grid. Yes. Yes. Look at the bridge, doesn't need to be that long. Could probably come back to land. But up to that point it should be like the bridge. Then this shall be the lobby. Alrighty-o. Let's get some facilities going. I think I can keep the trade center here. On the other hand, it would be nice to have the trade center as a shrine of sorts. So I'll leave this corner empty for the moment. I'll choose how to decorate that particular part of the structure. Actually, I'm getting back to grid work is fine and all, but it's probably more important ways to handle things. Anyway, back to the structure at hand. just gonna come and build this bridge. I really like those arches and stuff like that. It's pretty. And nice. Nice and pretty. The best kind of pretty. I'm also not entirely certain if I want to do the Escher Zone purely in a an Arctic style this time. Maybe mix it up a little bit with different stuff. Ooh, limestone could be nice. I believe in limestone. So I might come back to that with... Oh, there's like a different stone brick as well with ramparts and this, like... That's cool. But I should first figure out what exactly I want to have here. Now, I recently figured out that I want not one advanced research center, large research center even, but two. So that's certainly one of the reasons for this expansion. Then we will still need a quarantine. A large one at that, and maybe even 2 of those. Or I could just have one large quarantine at the end of the road here. Is it not connecting up the road? Apparently not, no. Does it connect on this angle? Yeah. But not when it's over there. This would be like right over the bridge. Like, not right over the bridge, but right over the stuff. Okay, so it is willing to connect up like that. So I could maybe quite beautifully be able to apply the trade center over there. What else do I need? I need a surgery and I need a staff room. I was thinking that this building probably needs 2 stories now, I think. Where's the staff room? Staff room, staff room, staff room, staff room, large. So that's a long boy. So that would also need like a bridge underneath it. Or alternatively, the staff room could be on the 2nd floor. Along with the surgery. Because we do need a bit surgery up here. Somewhere. Okay, actually. What's this? Oh no! Some ice cream dripped on my keyboard and it's like dried up now. That's not very nice. Luckily I have some tissues around. So that's cleaned up. Okay. Of course now my finger is sticky. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Now let's see where I was. I was about to move this research center up here. So 1 meter lower. Thank you. And I could actually afford to do something stupid with the trade center. So let's do that. And back to the grid with this. Oh, hey, trade center. Connect up, you little twat. Bastard. There we go. The Escher Zone is less Escher, but still a zone, I think. Let's get back to editing the Escher Zone. It's still gonna be named that for now, but I am going to have to get Pixelpodium to look over it, see if it's still worth the title. Because I don't know if it feels that Escher-y. Okay, so how about I have the staircase over on this side? Sure, align with the grid. Like that. Oops. Not quite what I had in mind. Also not quite what I had in mind. Okay, how do I undo to a point where I get to like look at things? Hope that's still an increase in height. Let's not. I just want to like make one of those little cake things. Does it have to be broader for that? Okay, let's try this again. Align to grid. And have a little bit of a picnic area there for some picnic baskets. Then I want you to try and connect up to over there. No, not like that. Give me some more length. This is not as easy as I was hoping for. Okay, if I reselect this grid again, put a little piece here, deselect the grid, say like, yeah, I want to do a little bit of a hole over there, just a little hole. Not the hole quite like that, but like just a little hole. And I would like to connect it up to the upstairs bit. Please let me connect these stairs. I mean, that's the length of road I had here. Like it worked there. Why won't it work here? Why is it being such a meanie? Oh, well, that's not working for me at all. Do this. No, stop with the stairs. No stairs. No stairs, only zoom. I could just try and connect something. I don't understand why it doesn't want to connect here. It's not that complex a request, is it? That doesn't look good. What a mess these buildings upstairs are. Wait, why did it not connect up with this now? Alright, make me a staircase downstairs. Come on now. For fuck's sake. Why you do this? One floor difference. Why is it going through so much effort to fuck me over? That's then why it tries to like turn around Night Eyes. I don't know, then I close my eyes. I don't know, then fall apart. That's a staircase. It took a lot more effort than I was expecting, but it's a staircase, and that's what I was after. Can I put like a little bit of road under here? No. Okay. That's fine. So I guess the lobby won't be quite as magnificent as I was expecting. That's okay. That's alright. That's alright. She moves in mysterious ways. Who is she? I don't know. Back to the Escher Zone we go. Let's get the foundation down, and then we can start worrying about everything else. And there's a lot to worry about. Ooh, dry stone wall base. Like base? Ooh, a buttress. Got a lot of buttresses. But yeah, using the base piece doesn't really help me much, because I mean, I could use it, it just really doesn't do anything for me. Does absolutely nothing for me. The curve is not noticeable enough, is it? No, the curve is quite noticeable. It might just work out. Of course, am I rotating it the right way around? No. In which case I have to ask, what is your curve, peasant? That's your curve. Let me turn you around again. Your curve is correct. Your curve is correct. Excellent, let's get back to business to defeat the Huns. Oops. Oops. And then we will finish up like this. That's the majority of the foundation. Then there's this round corner here that I need. Yeah. That is most certainly a foundation. Of course I will need this piece as well. For the shrine. For this, I think I really like that one piece that I cannot seem to find right now. Oh, does this one not have that piece? That is also entirely possible. Like, not all sets are necessarily supposed to have that piece. That would be nice. Okay, actually, let's just move this to the middle. Like that, yeah. And really, no arch piece. None. I mean, we could have used a large window. I'm not sure if that gives them off the vibe that I'm hoping to achieve. Not quite, does it? What am I talking about? There has to be the arch piece. Like, there's a tunnel right there. Why can I not see it? What have I been blinded by? I have set myself to walls only. That's what had blinded me. I didn't previously realize that these would leave that small piece visible over there. Am I petty enough to fix that? Yes. Does it really count as pettiness? No. Does it matter? No. I can get back to... Oh. You are supposed to be on the day, yes? Just down one. Oh. No. Like that. Then where's these pieces? Here they are. Oops. Oh no, that's fine. Grab these two pieces, duplicate them. And duplicate them. I think that's nice. This is more at water level now. How is this? And now I suppose I should add walls? What should this will be a stone structure entirely. The trade center, the sacrificial chamber of the trade. Oops. Over on this side. I am not quite certain as to how to turn this into the proper tomb thing it's meant to be. Oh, no, that's not quite how it works. So it needs to be aligned to water, I guess. What way does that spin? Oh, a little bit of a freeze because I tried to unpause. I think that's the right way around, yeah. It honestly adds absolutely nothing. To the structure, like functionally. Looks nice. So we'll allow it for now. On the basis of looking nice. Okay, let's look at what sort of a roof I can get this. It's just a little tiny building, isn't it? Tiny little thing. I mean, I could use this. I'm not even convinced I don't have a good reason to use this. Other than the fact that it looks really silly on that particular surface. Where? There's a tower ring? What? Where? Oh, that's sort of a piece. I could use terracotta again. Terracotta's nice. And let's just turn it back into a wooden structure. So I can use the wood from there without feeling quite as odd about it. Can I rotate this a little bit? Thank you. Which means I will also want to move it down a little bit, like that. Then it will like fade off into the building and it will be less noticeable. Like I won't have to figure out how to make an end for it. Right, Arctic wood wall, get over here. We've been expecting you, Mr. Wall. Do I want to use an arch or a doorway? I like arches. Let's do an arch. Where's the arch? Can't see the arch. There is no arch. There's the arch. We'll put an arch here as well. And an arch here while we're at it. Then we'll want an Arctic wood wall, of course. And I suppose I could finish working some walls around the place. I suppose. Oh, I want these. Thank you. And I also want to find like some sort of nice little Arctic decorations. If I could. Please show me the Arctic theme. What I can do with this right now. There's some festive bows. There's architecture beams, which I could and should use as soon as I figure out how to use them. There's some decorative trellises, decorative fabrics that can be painted. So I could make these like dark and bright red. And make it clear that this is the sacrificial bit. Welcome and prepare to be sacrificed. But mostly welcome. Welcome, welcome. There's nothing to worry about. Your sacrifice will be meaningless. Okay, and Ctrl X. I want to have another one of these, just like this. Oh, I see. I see. Very well. So I want to grab both of these and X them a little bit this way. And then maybe onto the other side as well. Let me choose the eaves. Play tower cap. Just in my way. Okay, fine. Let's improve the looks a little bit. Where's the windows? I need to have a window up there, I think. We can use this shop canopy. On both sides of the building. Doesn't look too bad. It's a light display polar bear. We'll have a little wooden tree there. Nice decoration. Choppers here. This is the window I want them, I think. They're all really tiny. So under this it doesn't really matter how tiny or big they are. What does matter though is the fact that there's a little bit of a invisible wall around these parts. So I'm gonna have to put in a little bit of extra effort. Didn't quite immediately catch that. Gonna make it so it doesn't bleed out of the other side. I say that. It's not entirely in my power, I think. And I could just go blatantly for it. Is it not perfectly aligned? Maybe not. Okay, let's not grab both of them at the same time. Don't know how much work either or both of them need. Yeah, I think I like that. I will also try and see if I can more centralize it a little bit better. Like that, yeah. This one is a little bit higher, I guess, as well. I mean, it's not really that big a concern. Alright, this side has those extra eaves that look pretty. And that's what's confusing me. Let's bring it down a little bit more. I can't use them because this bloody roof has like ludicrous amounts of invisible wall around it. Maybe if I just lift it out of the way for a bit. then I can duplicate these. Oh no, I duplicated the roof as well, didn't I? Oh. I think so. Okay, I'm just gonna Ctrl-D these and do a little bit of like a reflected thing. Then I will bring them in once the roof is back in place. A little lower. Like that, yeah. And then we will move these two pieces a little bit more central and then over into the wall. Is the height the same? I don't know. Sort of wanted to rest on that there. No, the height was the same. Okay, let's put it back. I have that little gap. Can I change the light of the fire? I can. Excellent. This is where the animals go to be ground up a little bit. That's not quite right. Arctic wood wall. Arctic wooden fragments. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We now have found the pieces needed to complete this puzzle. Maybe. This is not quite exactly on it, but it's fine. Let's move this one. Is there like some sort of more rubbish I can throw in the water here? Yeah, there is. Just have to rotate it to match the mess. And then a little bit this way. Okay, I'm gonna check my messenger just for a moment. Okay, that's some noise. Not certain what type of noise, but certain noise. Not the sort of noise that we call noise. Did I get hit? No. Just looking at the game in the meantime. Okay. Let's hope for the best. There's a game of paint bomb going on that I am also participating in, so that's why I was momentarily occupied by something else. We can take turns every hour. Doesn't mean we always remember to take our turns, but that's how often we can. Okay, let's put a little bit extra rubble here. And then the big rubble. It will be like this. If I put these here, they sort of cover up the banners, but it's fine. I assume the banners are also unreachable. Oh no, they should be. They can just move them like more central. Like that and like that. I could actually have these pillars be more on the edge of this stuff. Where's the mystical bird? Mythical bird even. Burb? Burb? That's roof ridges. I mean, that's also sexy. Let's apply a couple of these here. Probably would have made sense to pick up one and then duplicate it with the same height. All that, but doesn't matter. And now we just bleed them into the wall a little bit. Lower them a little as well. This place must be worth the sacrifice. Arctic decorative arches. I'm not entirely sure where I would use these. Could I use the trellis here? Yeah, I could. Put one on this side as well. Though I know I will have to move them closer. Maybe lower them so they will be on the that support over there. Yeah. The sacrificial altar needs work. Oh, messages in the messenger. I'll mute that tab for now. Would make sense since I'm streaming. I was expecting a message, so that's on me. Okay, do I have... Are there any bones? Bones? Probably not specifically in Arctic, no. Find me something dark and horrid. Oh, these are all centerpieces. I don't need centerpieces. Not art shapes either. Not special effects. Not. I just want props. Just an African off-road vehicle. As part of the building. Just like sunk into the ceiling. No. Scaffold towers. No, 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 no. Most of the Arctic stuff is very festive. Which is not what I want when I'm building a sacrificial altar, now is it? You might want a cart, you know, just for carting in the boxes. To make sure that every animal gets delivered to the altar. Or maybe a boat close by. You know, making it seem like it's not gonna sink. Yeah, like that. So there is now a boat by the thingy. No icicles. Icicles are not currently what I'm after. Ooh, a sack of flowers. Or bananas. Apples. Just a bundle of fabrics next to the... No. That's silly. So having like a pot here could be nice. Couple of pots by the altar. And a whole box of tea. For the tea cards, of course. How do you expect to work without tea? Well, we can have a little sack. Oh, did I already apply it? I didn't even realize. Alright, so we looked at the props. We still haven't found quite what we're looking for, but that's fine. What is air plants? Ooh. I think that's fine. So we have a little shrine. Let's put some lights on it, maybe? Let's look at some lights. That doesn't really make sense to me right here. Are there any goddamn floodlights? Of course there are floodlights. Why wouldn't there be floodlights? I want this light to be a bit orangish. Let's go over here, grab something a little reddish orange, apply. Actually no, I want the spotlight, don't I? Excuse me. Does it shine any light before it's placed, or does it have to be confirmed? Yeah, it has to be confirmed, but I like it. That's some fierce light. If I just try and hide it in the wall, what happens to it? Does it still shine its light? Oh yes it does. Can I enter quarantine? There's nothing in quarantine. Okay, that's fine. Quarantine is not like a real place. But we have our little sacrificial place in the Escher Zone now, which I think is good. So we can get back to actually building the rest of the building. And now my phone is stinging. This is not what I've been paying for. I have not invited any thinking, or thinker-doos. Okay, so architecturally, let's get back to doing the walls. Gonna need some windows. For the people to be happy. They also have to start figuring out how to do the matters of roofing. Let's have the first floor be just wood. It's fine. Would you look at that? It's a wood. Do I want the interior to be the same type of wood or not? Previously I have made differences in that regard. But they don't have to be differences. Get back there. You scallywag. You scoundrel, you. There you go. A place in the wall, get in it. Oh, also my lion is back. Should be. So we can try and sell him again. I think he's in my, like, worth 500 tops. That's not very high fertility there, buddy. Did I accidentally unpause? Yes, I did. I very much should not have. Though, in fairness, I can already like assign these into work zones and the like. Like, I could fix this situation without too much trouble. I could even give it a little gate here. Okay, let's do this and this. Can we have a staircase, please? Oh, a ramp is fine. Okay, let's see what I can do with this ramp there. And let's assign every building into a work zone so it's technically functional. So if I do accidentally, you know, unassign it all, I mean unpause again, it's going to be fine. Nothing major will happen. We will survive. Because we are survivors. If a Tayo Pongo is about to mature, I believe this is not new news. New news. Okay, let's get back to the dry brick for a moment. I want to have a little bit of a road support situation here again. I like that. I like roads not completely just floating in the air like nothing in life matters. Okay, this side looks fine like this. This side does not. Because there's a little bit of a mess zone here, isn't it? This road could be a lot straighter. Let's move this just a little bit like this way. And then let's just clear up some of this pathing. Oh no! That cleared up a lot more than I wanted. So I have to go back into the street zone and repair this. That's too much. Okay, so that can't be on the grid specifically. Where was the correct place for this? This is fine. This is not. That looks pretty straight. Yeah, that's perfect. Well, slightly perfect. Essentially perfect. Close enough. Having this be on a staff-only road probably doesn't help anyone. So we need some plant life and decorations over there as well. I'll get around to that at some point. Okay, so where was I? I was here causing chaos for myself and all around me. Understood. Okay, well, I can't really do round corners, can I? So it'll have to be in a matter like this, where on the interior it looks okay, but on the other side it's gonna be a little bit squarish. And I've been using... I haven't really been doing interior walling at all, so I can't say I've been using anything for that. I think I'm gonna just have everything as solid Arctic. I'm sure isn't that bad. I can hear it, I don't know where it is. Oh, it's sunk into the ground like a shy boy. That doesn't look ominous at all. I just... looks quite ominous. I like it. We do need to move the lamp just a little bit, so it does not shine on the door jamb, but only on the structure. Hi Kennedy. Do you like my altar of the animal sacrifice? It's a wreckage of a building over there and I like it, personally. But I may be biased towards my own creations. I'm gonna need like... That's dumb. Let's not do that. I'm going to need like some sort of pillar here and there to help like undo those. Or I could just do that. That's not. There are more difficult ways to fix things. Why should I go easy on myself? Okay, let's give these a little bit of arches, just so. So they look nice. Am I going to have that arch on that side as well? Yes, I am. And like that. So when you come into the building, there's some arches and stuff around, which is, I believe, quite pleasant to see. Pleasing to the eye. Okay, and I want this glass railing again. I like this glass railing. So just have this like all over the place. Oh, that's a bit far. Bam, over there. I have yet to decide how Escher this zone needs to be. I mean, we have standards to keep, right? And the standards previously set were have a big glass dome in the middle. Does it have to be round? It just has to be big. Move that around. Does it go up? Yes, it does. Like that, like that. Not entirely certain about it, but I'll get through it, I'm sure. Okay, let's build some roof. I'm using just the Nordic roof, right? The Arctic one. That's fine. I need some 4 meters deep roof, please. Thank you. Then we can continue on with 2 meter high. And a nice little inverted corner for me, please. And then just some corners. Or is it time for corners? It might not be. No, I don't think it is. I think I need to do this. And then maybe just have it come up to this. Just a little bit of a sloping roof in that regard. I still have an important question. Did you finish making your stew? And if so, how was it? Ah. Can you send me some by mail? I haven't had food. And ice cream. But we both know ice cream is great. You should probably eat more than just ice cream. It looks like an old barn, doesn't it? Well, except for the other over there. That's fine. That's its own thing. That's like its entire own chaos sector. Okay, I'll just apply this here as well. Sort of rounds things out. Is this the correct way around or not? Doesn't look like it, does it? It was the correct way around, it was just being a dumbass. Okay, never mind. Let it be. Okay, so I should probably roof this up. I mean, wall this up. And then we'll look at the other side of the building, and then we'll do the eaves, and I'll look into maybe putting in some extra detail just so it's a little bit prettier. Because I love places being pretty. Like, why would my stuff want to work in an ugly environment when they could work in a pretty one? What is that red thing? Oh, that's the same wall I'm trying to place. It had simply decided it would rather try and make a break for it. Alas, it gave up too early. And its attempt at escaping my zoo did not succeed. My zoo is so durable even the architecture is trying to escape. Oop. Okay, I want this to be a little bit steeper aside because there's like a balcony and all that. So where's the roof again? In the roof tab. Imagine. Okay, roof 2 meters. Maybe I should have gone for a 4-meter one. Because otherwise this railing is quite weak. Which is fine actually. That railing doesn't have to be that strong. Just get rid of that specific railing. And we'll replace it with a full glass wall. Like bam. In fairness, I'm gonna have to do that to this as well. Like bam. I have some jars of a vegetable salad that I'm just eager to eat. It's good stuff, but I like it. Alas, I'm not feeding myself just yet. For reasons unknown. Oh, this wall is misplaced. Okay, so now I need some walls, and then we can build the glass roof for the place. My brain just had a small crash, but we are back online, I believe. Let's put that in there. Put that in there. Then we need the 1 meter slope. Here. And here. 2 meter slope. Here. And there. So apparently what I want to do here is just have these arches constantly around that structure. Please let me enter the door so I can look inside. So like attaching the extra glass will not be quite as noticeable. There will be some challenges, of course. Such as this one here still. Turn around. And let's duplicate you here. Like this, this, and this. This. And can I put you like this? I can, but it looks a little bit odd. That certainly won't help. Okay, I'll skip this particular piece. I think. Because I don't have like small glass supports I could use for it. Okay, and now I should probably conclude the roof somehow. I just need to figure out the best way to do that. I believe I'm looking for glass. Alright. Do I want to do these silicone pieces again? Is it cool to do the silicone pieces again? But maybe this time this way around. Maybe not quite these pieces. Don't think I like them. If I just have the tip go like, ha! Thought this would be round? No. Sharp time. I think that'll look a little bit better. So now I need walls to conclude these. Oh. I like that. Let's have these. Yes. Wish I could grid snap these, but no. Well, I say cool, I can't actually confirm whether or not this is cool, but I like it. And sometimes that is going to have to be enough. Okay, I need a 2-meter piece, right? Yes. And then 1-meter cable? Yes. Then the 2-meter piece. I should go check if this was correctly rotated. It was, but not correctly placed. So let's move this back in here. And that's the new Escher Zone. To start off with. It's still gonna need some additional work, of course. There's roof eaves to add, which are important, I believe. Let's see, what was I using? This is 2 meters. I mean, I could have it go like steeper at the edge. Like this. I think I would prefer it going smoother at the edge. Like this. Let's do that one. No, not there. I am afraid the 1 meter one might be too smooth for this one. So we'll take that down to the 2 meter one. Right, and then we'll come back here with the 1 meter piece. Right, well, if it did stay at the same height, then that would be the move, I think. But since it does not, let's not do that. Corner Eve, 1 meter, yes please. Okay. Okay, I can see chimneys built into these ones. No? I think I removed every building that had a chimney with it in it. Here maybe? No, this doesn't have a chimney. In that case, we're just gonna have to figure things out as we go along. Okay, well, I'm sort of looking for the Arctic theme pieces right now, so let's see what we can do with that. Nothing with that, that's for sure. Where was this trim used? The edge here? That could work, but that's a lot of work. I suppose most things are. So the roof trims are counted as wall decoration. Odd. Interesting, but odd. Figuring out how to solve all this is not easy. Like, this is a nice busy structure. I like that. And I want to figure out how to do that for my own stuff. Doesn't seem that easy, does it? No. I can't use it here because there's no roof to back me up. I can do it here though. Just a little piece. Make it a little less dull. Okay, I have a plan here. Apparently. So I've heard. Okay, change of plan here. Let's see how I can best work this out. Not sure what the purpose of this piece was now. Let's do it like that. Oh, oops. Need Control X for that. Then we'll move. What did it? Yes, road access, please. Oh, what did I undo? Okay. Control X. Road access. Thank you. That's gonna make things a lot easier to work with. Or is it? I mean, it looks like it's doing things actually correctly now. So I hope so. Okay, a little bit this way and then a little bit this way. A bit more this way and a little bit more this way. Damn it, we have a door jam. And I'm just going to... I'll get rid of this one as well. I'll have to do some customization for it, but I think I'll get that done. Alright, the Escher Zone is technically functional, so I could just let the people back in. I mean, unpause. Well, I'm gonna have to delete this piece from here. I'll do this instead. Excellent. Okay, and that's the basics of the Escher Zone done again. I'm not entirely sure how to improve upon it, because I want it to be less plain. Because, as previously pointed out, it sort of looks like a barn. And I'm not here to have a barn. Can I? Can I? Yes, I can. Let's do a little bit of alternative architecture. Go for a smaller grid. Like, this won't affect anything other than just looking. Other than just adding some depth to the building. Wait, I wanted to copy. There we go. So let's go grab some, but I can just grab it from here, can't I? Or do I want a smaller piece? Let's grab a 2-meter piece of wall. And then we'll put a roof here. I think 2-meter slope is good. Of course, no, that's acting up as usual. And a 1-meter eave again. You can continue to be unpaused, it's fine. Where's the thing that I seek? Also, I say it's fine to be unpaused and they immediately pause again. Get back up here. Where are you? So this adds a little bit of a additional 3-dimensional ability to the structure, I think. In fact, I think I'm gonna add like another piece. Wait. Another piece over here with a similar purpose. So this might be a bit taller. Just so the building is not quite that flat. You want the building to be fun, sort of. Okay, now I need to set this in place because it's currently very much not in position. A bit to the right. And a bit further into the building itself. That. Okay, a bit more to the right. Very good. Very good. That's a good roof. Well done. Maybe closer to here. That adds to the building. Oh, I did not consider the fact that this would in fact go into the room. I think that's fine. I'm not gonna hope they don't glitch into anything by accident. Or I could use These fancy ass decorative half walls that I saw. Because that doesn't get true. It looks mostly correct. Okay, now I have to figure out how to do a chimney. Let's just take off everything and look at chimneys. Classic chimney, that's the only one. I don't want a classic chimney. I want a special chimney. A non-classic chimney. A chimney just for us. What does this use? I see, I think. Maybe. I think I'm starting to figure things out. Maybe, probably not. I need a tube. Just a flat old tube. Or I could just let it be for now. We'll come back to the Escher Zone another time. Let's see. Darren Hippopotamus has matured. Are you a boy or a girl? You're a golden quality boy. Oh my. You are a very good boy. Luckily for you, all of your siblings are boys. Which I think means we can just exile your father and mother. That's what we're doing. We're exiling his father and his mother. And we're hoping that that is enough. Wait, no, we can put that inside as well. That is enough to prevent inbreeding. Fertility gene 0, and they're expecting me to pay 900 for it. Amazing. Come on. Unpause for me, please. What about Chad? Didn't we send him to the thingy? Boy, where's your dad? Darren, where is your father? Trade center. Then why didn't I see him there? That was strange. Okay, I think I can only turn him into cash, but the mom, we can trade for, I believe, roughly, yeah, 260 is fine. We'll take the default price. And we'll hope for the best. Oh, right. And the reason why I had to expand the Escher Zone was so I could hire more people for it. So let's do that. Bets, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The fact is, all of the vets are gonna work veterinary expertise, which is fine. But I'll now have more people to take care of things. Plus, there's a total of 12 of them, which I think is the capacity of the staff room. So they should be able to just use the staff room between the 12 of them without issue. While each research center can house 6 people. So having 6 extra staff is gonna be very good for us, I think. Staff rooms. That's the African Staff Center. African Staff Center? Is that what I named it? That was the Zone C Staff Center. Okay, maybe something else is called that. For some reason I recall there being a key on the keyboard to lower where I am with the camera. Okay, let's look at the perks. Staff healthcare. More resilient against being overworked. Staff members of this perk gain happiness faster, learning resources. Security office. Staff PR room. Recreation room. That's a good... I'm gonna give them learning resources for now, because we just hired on a bunch of new stuff that I have to set on to learning about things. We'll just assign them whatever thing we can get them first. So science will go on. Science will proceed. Why is someone doing advanced research on the hippo? Mariana, we don't need advanced research on the hippo. If anything, we need advanced research on the golden poison frog, but I think we can just be without advanced research. Let's just study things as they are, as they need to be. Okay, but I need to put some lights in this building for sure. But other than that, I think this is a pretty good building. Let's edit that. Is it still on red? No, it's currently on reasonable fire color. Oh no. Welcome to the Hall of Flames. I thought this was the Escher Zone. Same thing. The tiny little cheese has matured. Little cheese as a treat even. I can remember names. It's fine. Can I attach this to be like... Yeah, that's fine. We'll pretend that this is okay. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Well, they'll no longer be completely in the dark, which is a good start. Okay, there's animals that have matured, so let's take a look. Ifetaya, you are a girl. It's Bongo. Bingo Bongo. How do you feel about this social group size? It's too large. Okay, so you are gonna go into the trade center. Latifa, how are you doing? How's your social status? Social status wise, you are absolutely okay. Your father is unknown, and your current mate is Salih. That's fair. That is entirely fine. And what do you mean Folami is in storage? Has it Folami been sold? Okay, a little cheese as a treat. You're a golden. You're completely golden. In that case, we have to make a choice. Wallace, how are you? Wallace, you are an absolute shit show. And your mate? Cromit? How is Cromit? Less of a shit show. But I think we are gonna find Little Cheese a new mate. Wallace and Cromit have served us for a while, and I'm happy for them. They were good to us. But unfortunately, I am an asshole. Okay, so let's look at aardvarks. We want an aardvark boy. No, we want an aardvark girl. What do we have on the second page of aardvark? There's a 4,000 cost girl. That's a pretty good girl, but way out of my budget. So we'll buy one of these. I think there was this one, yeah. Okay, animal trading. Let's look at animal storage. Oh no. This isn't animal storage. This is animal storage. Bamboozle is waiting to be sold. This bongo will also be sold. That's some. The fertility and the immunity genes are pretty good. So I'm gonna ask 40 for it. The African elephants will be going into quarantine. I need to rename it again. And the aardvark is also going into quarantine. It will be checked out. Oh, and we have lions. Lions were also having a little bit of a situation, but they have been maturing. You are a girl. Is Is the current male here your father? That's right. I assume this goes for you as well. Are you a boy or a girl? You're a boy. You are going to go into the trade center and you are probably going to get sold. We might have to buy a new father lion soon. That's common. I mean, I dare ask for 700 for this. This is a decent one. 750. I mean, it's not an amazing one, but it is a decent one. Oh, right. Wallace. Goodbye, Wallace. And goodbye, Gromit. There's another animal about to mature. How are these guys doing there? Keeping up well? Why have you not been fucking like crazy? What's going on? Oh right, because we've been paused the entire time. Of course. That makes sense. Also, they won't overbreed if they are not simulated. Or stimulated, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at my stuff. The people in Zone C are still doing a lot of hard work. And so is Zone E apparently, and Zone D. But the vendors, they are always in trouble. I feel like that's just part of being a vendor. Let's start upgrading our newest stuff. Manual golden poison frog has died. I think that's the only exhibit animal species that lives to old age without my interference. Oh, and the hippo is about to mature. But first things first. Let's get around and put some rocks in this river. Why am I only looking at the tiny rocks? Who knows? Are we listening to Christmas music right now? I think so. Okay, we're listening to off-brand Christmas music. Oh, it's Silent Night. It's Silent Night, alright. Okay, Sadiki Sable Antelope has matured. And you are, I believe, a gentleman? Yes, you are. Why was I not able to simply straight up sell the guy? Who knows? Plenty of animals are about to mature. We've checked our aardvark business, that's done. Filter. Show me only the most male of elephants. That's a pretty male elephant, but that's also a pretty expensive elephant. Do people actually take that deal? Ever? Okay, so Tiki is sent into the thingy. Hemba the Boon? What are you? You're a lady. And the current male in charge is indeed your brother. Should I get rid of you in that regard? What's your genetics like? Yeah, let's send you to the thingy. As well. Yafeu, common warthog. Has matured. What's your genetics like? I'll just send you to storage. And you? You are also going into storage. Alright, and Finn is also about to mature. Okay, all these animals have passed quarantine. So let's send them over to their respective zones. And let's hope the elephants do not break the safari cars, because if they do, then oops. That was not my intention. And Chippo is going to the Shire, which is where the Shire animals live. Alright, and I still have to actually finish up this particular bridge here. But it's like a good beginning. Alright, I sent a whole bunch of animals to storage. Let's see what we can do about them. The Springbok. Yeah. I'll give it to you for 25. I mean, honestly, the warthog pens are absolutely full. Like, the market for warthogs, it's... I'm not gonna bother with that. Last I recall, it was just full of animals at all times. Padro is hungry! Oh no. But there's... I think the food bowls were just refilled. Okay, Ali 9 monitor is about to mature as well. Which probably means there's a bunch of 9 monitors about to mature. Okay, Finn, you are ready to go into animal storage. Because 9 monitors usually go like at the same time. Just a whole lot of them, just getting ready to do the deed. Okay, where was I? I was doing some rocks. I was really rocking it, you know? Who's in a box? Get out of the box. Why are you in a box? Unbox all animals. I wish to see, do you get the molecule put back into a box because there's some structures near you? What's your concern? Is that shrimp? Oh my god. Might be shrimp. No, you're fine. Oh, you're eating just now. That's fine. There's always a lot going on in this zoo. Does it help that I've been expanding it? It does help. In some regards. Just depends on what you actually consider helping the situation. Let's just unpause again. We'll look into the null monitors in just a moment. Just as soon as I've finished up rocking up the place. I hope the elephants are not planning a soup break again. Sound quite active. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Null monitors, have you matured? No, not yet. Skywalker has its offspring. Ooh. Forgot about Skywalker, to be fair. Okay, elephants, what do you like in life? What are you missing? You would like more soil. I mean, I think I can afford more soil. Let's just slather some soil over here on this side of the thing. Just a little bit of light soil, just like this. The rain? That's the sound of the tool. Not me. Honest. I'm afraid I'm actually making the noise, am I not? Yes. Probably not for the best. Okay, let's just put some soil at the bottom of this thing here. And supposedly there's no longer enough hard shelter for everyone, because we just brought in elephants, I guess. I'll have to look into that, that's for sure. Say what you will about everything else, but shelter is important for the animals. Still not enough soil. There we go. Now we have enough soil. Okay, what can we do to make our elephants feel like at home-ish? African elephant. Please. They would like some gyro enchant enhancements. Yes, we will enhance their gyros. But they already have enough for food and all that. They're actually feeling quite satisfied in that regard. The problem is shelter. I don't know if this structure is that simple to just drag out. The split. Actually it is. Come on, let's edit that. Thank you very much. We are just gonna absolutely agree. No, that's the wrong tool. Just gonna absolutely aggressively grab the whole of this side of the building. We are going to move it way over here. Might even expand the fence to match that. I see. Okay, and then we will just choose these two rows. Without that, oh, it didn't work. What was I hoping for? Okay, like that. then we will duplicate this. Oops. Until we have enough. And then we'll look into granting them additional bedding as well. Edit barrier, please. I need this post to be behind here. Thank you. While this post here, that seems to be at a completely random location, can be here. And then let's pop in some bedding. Did music stop? Yeah. For some reason it did. Load more, please. We just make sure that they have enough space to sleep, while the warthogs are just in the mud in the same bloody building. So how about the elephants? Did you like that? Just barely enough hard shelter, and once again we are not at the soil parameters. Okay. Finn, right, I was supposed to trade you. I like you. You have good stats, I think. We're gonna offer you away from 500. And the African elephant situation is still the same. Nothing's changed. But I want to find them a gentleman, because otherwise they won't be quite as happy living together. Okay, let's unpause. Alright, let's go look at all the Nile monitors that have matured. Essen. Essen, who are you? What are you like? Let's just tell them all. I'm not worried about it at the moment. Karim? To the market. Darren! To the dun. You are a white lion boy. And you're going to the market. Javad? You are going to the... Oh, you are a golden quality bastard. Supposedly. Tell me again about your parents. Unknown father and Sarah. But assume like everyone here is your sibling. Which is fair enough. Shabbat, you're gonna go get me some money as well. So Lila is a girl. And Solana can stay. Khaldun, how are you related to Khaldun? Khaldun is your dad. Please avoid fucking your dad. Does that work if I just ask nicely? Good friend and friends and countrymen, please don't fuck your dads. I am going to add the West African lion to my shopping list, just to be... okay. Terrible immunity, Gene, but you're in. Welcome to Bamboozle. Sort of name bending sort of situation. Okay, and I want to look at West African lions. So I no longer have to look at the African elephants. We can go and look at lions. West African lion. Why you always lion? Of course, I don't have the currency anymore because I just spent it all. Except we should have plenty of animals in animal trading right now. Darren, you are also new, right? To the selling clock. I like you enough, I'm gonna offer you away for 750. You? I'm going to offer you away for 40. I'm gonna offer you away for 40 as well. 45. Javad? You're going to be sold away for 100 big ones. Ali? Something happened there? Ali, I am going to sell you away. Also for 100 big ones, those are good stats. Adila? 50 big ones. Okay, I don't currently have any currency of my own. In that regard, releasing animals is faster because you get immediate payment. Look at this baby! Oh, they don't have any species food enrichment. Have I looked into anything for that? Ostrich. We have looked into that. You can give them all the slow feeders. So we don't want the slow feeders to be too far around the place then, because we want the workers to have an easy time feeding the animals. How are you doing for toy enrichment? Toy enrichment is fine, so I don't need to worry about that right now. Warthogs, do I have anything for you to look for food in? Or did you already have a forage box? I don't know. Let's put one over here. It's a good place for a forage box. Okay, as soon as we get our new gentleman of an elephant in, I think I must have sent him into quarantine. Ooh, Okapi are overcrowded. Who was the newest one? You. The one not fighting, of course. Oh, the Okapi have no toys. We should change that. Like no Gnomes toys. copy. Just a couple of hanging barrel feeders around. That should help some of you feel more at home. And let's see if we can sell that to copy. And then, and I think my plan was as soon as I have my thingy. That's very, very certain. Like as soon as my big new male elephant is at home, we are going to look into expanding things. Well, no, when I say expanding things, I mean concluding for the day. Because I do have like food I need to get inside me. Getting food inside me is very important. Having food in me, damn good experience. I like it. What else? And then I need to maybe make a fire, get some warm in my houses, some warmth in here. And then when that's done, who is in the box and why? Please unbox all animals. It was a baby! A baby African elephant. Alright, a bongo just matured as well. So I need to check that out. You go into confident African animals and I hope you do not crash any cars. For reasons. Okay, and you have the social benefit or misbenefit that someone else matured? Oh no, your social standing is getting better now. Something stressed them out. That's something I expect from these bears usually. Wei Sheng! Watch out, Wei Sheng. Other than being stressed. Not much, I guess. Just enjoying your day. That's fine. Apparently they would like a 100% thingy, so maybe I should give them more flora. I can't wait. I'm waiting for the new... Okay. Enjoy your lie down. Alright, I'm hoping things go well here. A saber antelope has matured. A gentleman, I assume? No, a lady. Whoa, 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 she's a lady. Well, I'm putting her in a box. She's a lady. Whoa, 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 she's a lady. She lives in a box. That's what I'm expecting. Offspring that had offspring. Oh, their social health is not the best. Okay, we have checked Emil. Yes, that's Emil is already off in tradesman's land. Okay, so I guess we are at the point where I'm gonna start once again to just do my best to get things sorted. Okay, and you are gonna be sold for 40 money, 45 money. That's good money. And Pongo Just dirty money is fine. Just very, very dirty money. Okay, 35 money. I hope they will be sold by the next time we're here. If not, I may also have to start considering getting more things. How's your social health? You are... Group size is too large, so you were just about to start complaining about that. Let's take a look at these nails. Oh, 67 100, 83 100. Okay, 83 100 is what we're gonna keep. All the other ladies have nothing more to do here. Let's see if there is a more potent male available. For the giant land snail. Giant tiger land snail. That's a lady. The answer is no. Okay, in that case, you two, back to the zoo you go. Enjoy your day. Please don't get too stressed. Thank you. How are you? 100. 100. 100. 0. Because you have... There's 4 of you. And you like to be... just as a couple. That's fair. Look what we have. 6783, 6783, 92 100, 58 100. So you're children, just not that good. Get back to it. Don't come back to me until you've made some good children. Some proper strong genes. 26 exhibit animals. I may also have to start seriously considering having multiple trade centers. Okay, let's see. Is everything 83? And if so, can I bring in new blood to help change the situation just a little bit? I think so. But I'm looking for Goliath beetles. No, there's no improved bloodlines right now, so we're just gonna keep these two and sell the rest. Titan beetles, how are you doing? You have also had children. That's great news. Let's see what we can do with these children. 183, 183, 183. I'm gonna guess that's the bride of the bloodline. Let's see if there's anything out here with 100 in the other stat. It doesn't look like it, no. In that case, get back in your pen. Get to work, there's babies to be made. On the people who are still alive. Wait. Okay, you seem fine. You have nutrition problems, which is unprecedented. Nutrition problems as well. Nutrition problems. Nutrition? No, just exhibit problems. They haven't been researched yet. Anacondas have had some where we have wanted none. Let's see. One, not the best bloodline. One tried, but alas, was not the strongest link. Okay, that's once again nutrition problems, which is not what I was expected to see today. Yeah, most animals are okay, because I've just been on post and building today. Now what's wrong with the flamingo pen? Barrier status is a little bit broken. Cleanliness is like 100%. Let's give them the best quality food and unbox them all. I think that's a cute little house. Still. Looking at the roof actually being red, now I'm like, if I had painted the walls blue, we could invite some movement over there. Okay, some vet research has been completed, which is fantastic. Ooh, a lot of vet research has been completed. It's grand news. Okay, there's some animals ready to mature again. But I think I'm gonna just call it here for now. So thanks everyone for joining in once more. I am going to exit to the main menu. And we're gonna look at how many animals we have, and I think that's plenty of animals. And then we're gonna close up for the day. And I'm gonna get some food in me, because that's apparently what I've been complaining about. Not having food inside me. But we know that's where food belongs. In my guts. So yeah. Go for done for now, and I think I'm just gonna finish up. There's not quite enough of us here to go and raid anyone. To be fair, there isn't much anyone to raid. So I'll just say thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.